We do not own the earth. We hold it in trust for the future generations. With increasing population and consumption and changing lifestyle and technology, the needs of people are also increasing. Nowadays, it is possible to buy different kind of things online. In previous time, we have to go to the shop and buy something. But now we have option available and we can book it online. And the things we need we can get easily. We need more paper for books, notebooks, and newspaper. More metals for making vehicles such as bus, train, aeroplane, etc. We use metal for them. More plastic for day to day life and so on. We buy plastic in many things. If we make new materials every time, we need new things. It will result in a gradual decline of natural resources. For all the different things if we buy, if we haven't stopped buying new material every time, the natural resources such as winds, water, plants, forest gradually get declined, and in future maybe it will result loss of natural resources. Waste materials will keep collecting and our beautiful earth will start to look like garbage. Hence, it is important to control our wasteful habits. We have to be more careful while throwing the garbage on road. It is important. We must understand that old metals or plastic utensils old books from class 1 to 12th, different kinds of books, old newspaper, and other waste can either be reused or recycled. People must have known it. But it is possible to recycle all our rubbish in an equally profitable way. No. Or should we recycle a few of the waste material and leave the rest? Let's read to find out more about recycling. As you can see in picture, recycling rubbish not only helps save money, but it also helps the environment. We lessen the pollution that is created by burning rubbish, and we save valuable resources. Other Western countries waste a great deal of the earth's resource. For example, in the USA, about 75 million trees are felled, 75,000 trees are felled every week just for printing the Sunday edition of the New York Times. Recycling used paper would easily save these trees from again using of the same paper saves a tree life. People will get more oxygen, more food. So it is important to save the tree. Paper should not be wasted, it should be recycled again. So we can save our trees. Paper should be recycled again. Many countries encourage recycling and new technologies allow more waste to be reused. Most of the world's rubbish can be reused, such as paper, metals, glass, and even some plastic. Plastic is one of the most difficult substance to recycle. Because it comes in so many variety. Some plastic bottles, for example, consist of 6 layers of different type of plastic, each designed to give the bottle certain quality, shape, strength, flexibility. Plastic scrap can only be turned into a lower quality product. A plastic might be cleaned, cut into very tiny pieces and used to stuff seat cushions, a mixture of plastic waste can be recycled into plastic timber and used to make durable fencing. But a lot of plastic waste still has to be thrown away. As you can see here in our picture, metals are different. Any car on the road today will consist in parts of earlier cars that have been scrapped and recycled into new steel and other metals. The more valuable metal like gold and silver, the more it pays to recycle it. Aluminium is worth recycling, extracting it from bauxite consumes large amount of electricity. Electricity is used in a large number in extracting aluminium. Since most aluminium today is recycled, the energy used to make aluminium has fallen by quarter since the early 1970s. Glass is also worth recovering. The most sensible method is to use glass bottles as often as possible in countries which still make milk bottles. It is easy to use glass bottles for another work. There are different kind of glass in different things such as vehicles, windows, etc. Broken glass, known as cullet, can also be recycled, and many Western countries have bottle bank in which used bottles can be thrown. Usually, there are payments. When we give bottle to the bank, they will pay us. You can see a bottle bank in a picture over here. Bottle banks depend on people's goodwill. The success of bottle banks varies widely from country to country. In few countries, bottle bank has been increased in a good number. Two places, Swiss and Dutch, recovered 50% of their class, while in Britain only 12% is recovered. In India, of course, we sell our bottles which are used, which are then reused. Glass is best separated by colors such as blue, green, etc. Since cullet of mixed colors can be used only to make green glass. Culletted broken glasses can be remelted in furnaces and then it can easily be shaped into a new bottles or other objects. Half of the world's waste consists of paper. Many countries import waste paper rather than new pulp for their paper mill. They save environment by importing the paper waste from another country. The waste is pulped, cleaned, and bleached to remove most of the ink and dirt before it is turned into new paper in the same way as wood pulp or rags. Japan now makes half its paper by recycling. It is true that in India, we generally avoid waste. However, as we enter the 21st century, we are beginning to imitate some of the wasteful habits of Western countries. Prepare a box or dig a pit in a corner of your garden. Collect dry leaves, fallen leaves, or grass. Put these at the bottom of the box or pit. Throw leftovers, fruits, vegetable peels into it. Put it all in a pit or a box. Add more leaves or soil and a little water after every 6-7 days. Turns the content in the box or pit every 1 to 15 days. In about 5 months, this wastage would get converted into manure. At the left is the symbol that is stamped on recycled product. You can see 3 arrows over there. The 3 arrows put in clockwise movement reflect that a product or the material it is made of can be put to many uses again and again. We can use this thing again and again. Product bearing this logo are proud green environment product. The symbol indicate that the product stamped with this symbol can be used over and over even through its form may change. If it has the symbol of recycler over the product, it can be used again. The 3 R's is reduce, reuse, recycle. It will explain you further. Reuse. You can see different kinds of pictures over there. Reuse, which means you can use things over again. For example, you have buy a mug for tea, coffee, You can use it as a pencil box, or different kinds of things which you buy are now not in a good condition. You can use it as in another way and reuse it. Recycle. Firstly, we have read reuse. Now it's the turn of recycle, which means classify the garbage in different forms. Paper in another group, plastic in another group, glass in another group, metal in another group. So it is better to save our time and we can easily classify the things. The distributor of waste will come and easily he finds what kind of waste he wants and use and help the society to recycle it and save the environment. Glass, plastic, paper, etc. all can be recycled. Third is reduce. Things which you can feel can be reduced. For example, things made up of plastics, we buy one, use it and throw it and go and buy another. For example, water bottle. We all know it is not good for us or environment. In the positive, we can use a container which we can use again and again. We can save things such as water in it and we can use water whenever required. If water get finished, we can refill it and use the bottle again. It will lessen the use of plastic in our life. It will cause problem to environment or self. Try to change few habits and you will save earth and help the environment. For own good, another place people has started a movement called Chipko movement. The word Chipko refers to hug or embrace. It was started in 1970, aimed to protect trees. Women held bravely and hugged the trees. When someone comes to cut it, it was started in the northern Himalayas segment in Uttarakhand during the 20th century, achieved a major victory in 1980 with a 15-year ban on green felling in the Himalayan forests. Sundar Lal Bahuguna, environmentalist. The person you see over there in picture is the founder of Chipko movement. You can see he got a award by Government of India in which he said save the environment. Till now, whatever I have taught about protection of environment, protection of plants, explained all the lesson. Hope you all have understand and do further. Namaste. Thank you.